What's up, everybody? It's your boy Duty back again with another video. Today I am talking about DSP and his special video that he pumped out last night or early this morning, where he addressed the elephant in the room. No, not the WWE champion addiction. No, he didn't address that. What he's addressing is his poor performance in the realms of tips. So, as you guys know, our boy Phil is hitting a dry spot where his supporters, his wheelchairs, are just not pumping out that cash like they used to. And there are a lot of factors. We all know terrible gameplay, terrible streamer, the wheelchairs are just running out of cash, membership expenses that eat into the tips, and of course the WWE Championship gotcha game leak that I'm pretty sure most of his pay pigs said, okay, this is enough. I'm wasting money on this guy. He's spending thousands of dollars on these mobile games and I'm done. So I think those are several, some of the reasons. And on top of it too, he's playing these old boring retro games and he's playing them horribly. So he has a special message for his on-demand viewership. Apparently ad revenue is just not there. His views are just not there. His engagement's just not there. And apparently now he is blaming Kim Jong-un, North Korea, and Iran for stealing his ad revenue. Let's get into it, pimps.
Hello everybody, it's Dark Side Phil. I need that money to pay my bills, the electric bill, the internet bill, stupid fucking trolls, man. I just want to chill. I rock back and forth on the X and Y axis, tip me, so I could catch up on back. What is up everyone, Phil here with a very quick video, specifically for those of you who only watch my content on demand here on DSP Gaming. And as you can see, I wasn't really planning on doing this, but taking a look at my numbers recently and everything that's going on here, I felt like it was kind of an urgent
crying emojis in the chat, Pim. Crying emojis in the chat.
Forgive the border here, all right? Here's what's currently going on. I'm doing several playthroughs on YouTube that are basically throwback playthroughs. Final Fantasy VII and Batman Arkham Asylum in particular are the two playthroughs that you guys actually nominated and voted to see and now it's like, for Viewer's Choice events over the course of this summer. $50 I'm loving both playthroughs, and I can tell you right now, there's a bunch of people who show up live for the streams and engage with those playthroughs. In particular, support like during Final Fantasy VII is great. But here's something that's happened that's unexpected. The entirety of both of those playthroughs are getting claimed on YouTube for the music pretty erroneously. The way that it's happening is basically companies who own the rights to the music and soundtracks of those games in weird countries like Iran, Syria, and yes, even North Korea are claiming all of the rights to my videos, which legally doesn't make any sense whatsoever. The problem is YouTube doesn't care. All they're doing is trying to protect their own butt from litigation, so they will allow all ad revenue on those playthroughs to go to some company that has absolutely nothing to do with me, my content, or even the music in the games, and YouTube is not going to fix that problem.
Okay, first of all, our boy Phil's saying that his money is going to North Korea and Iran. So, is he technically funding certain groups that I'm not going to say here because I don't want YouTube and Susan to flag me? But you know what those groups are. So, is his money going to support that? Anyway. I don't know what he's complaining about. The man makes, even he says it over and over again, YouTube ad revenue is nothing. How many times has he stated that it's a couple dollars? Why is he screaming and screeching about two gameplays that he's not getting ad revenue for? It's one or two reasons. One, he's lying and he actually is getting decent ad revenue, which, depending on the video, he may get a nice bump in ad revenue. Plus, he pumps so much out that you figure the volume should get him up there. Or, or he's telling the truth and he's not getting that much ad revenue, and that's just because he's just a terrible streamer. So, either way. So let's keep going. And by the way, Kim Jong-un, that's not cool, man. That's not cool that you're stealing DSP's ad revenue. I mean, I know you guys have the same haircut, but you shouldn't be taking his ad revenue. Real talk.
Okay. The reason I'm bringing this up is because something very similar happened in the fall. If you remember, I was playing Grand Theft Auto Trilogy, and at that time, all of those playthroughs got claimed for the licensed music that was in them.
Okay, so regardless of whatever, I'm just going to focus on the whole claiming for music. Okay, so when you upload a video, right, you get a email and you get a notification on YouTube that says your video has been claimed. And then you go review the claim, right? And it tells you specifically who claimed it, what portion of the video they're claiming, because they usually, if it's for music, they're just claiming a certain portion, right? And they provide that list to you. You can easily go in and take that video and edit it. You can either mute that portion, which is not ideal, right? Or you can take that video and edit it and just add some additional music to overlay some additional music just to kind of blur out the music so that YouTube's content ID doesn't flag it. It's pretty simple. It's not hard. I've done it where I've uploaded a video and then there was a small 10-second music blip that came on. And what I did was I took the video down, I edited it, I either removed the music or just silenced it, and then I repost it. It literally takes me 10 minutes to do it. But Phil, he's so lazy that he doesn't do any additional work. He just wants to stream, cut, and post. He doesn't want to do any additional work. So that's on him. If he's losing ad revenue because there's music in his content and he doesn't want to edit it out, then that's his problem. He can't blame anyone but himself. If it's a long, portion, and one of your videos get claimed, then what you do is in the next playthrough, you just lower the music. You lower the volume, or what you can do is you can overlay music on your stream. Like right now, you listen to my video, right? You hear that music in the background, that nice little beat, right? If there was music in my video that could be claimed, this background kind of blurs it out. So it just takes a couple additional steps that our boy Phil just refuses to do. So I don't feel sorry for you, pimp. You're just lazy. And if you don't want to do the work, then you can't blame anyone else but yourself.
I lost a bunch of income during that time period, at a time period when normally ad revenue is high and I make extra money during that time of the year. I lost all of that for the sake of making those playthroughs feel more complete by leaving the music in. Now, my hope was that during those playthroughs, people would go above and beyond and support in other ways. I'm going to be honest with you, it didn't happen, and I ended up losing money that I usually rely on at the end of every year, and it made things kind of rough for me. The reason I'm bringing this up right now is because things are already kind of rough right now. The summer has been slower. As you know, there have been next to no new releases at all, which means people are not coming to the channel in droves. They're not subscribing. They're not supporting.
Crying emojis in the chat, pimps.
Busier time of the year. Therefore, already stuff's tight around here, and now I'm about to lose all ad revenue for weeks as I play through these games as my major playthroughs.
Woo!
Why am I bringing this up?
I'm playing a good instrument, like Japanese.
Because I've noticed likes on the videos, as well as the amount of comments on them, have waned dramatically. Right? This is engagement for the channel. This is what helps this channel get noticed all over YouTube. When people are looking for someone playing Final Fantasy VII or Batman Arkham Asylum, your likes and your comments on these newer videos help this channel get noticed by new people. This could bring in more people to see the content, to support the content in various different ways, and I need that help right now. So if you're currently watching any of this content on YouTube right now on demand, please consider liking the content and leaving comments for engagement purposes, because that will help. Now, if you can go above and beyond, like for example, super thanks are available on any video here on YouTube. You can leave a super thanks. That's a way to contribute concretely to the channel. Even if you're not on a live stream, you could still do that on any on-demand video. That would help a lot. But I'm not asking for anyone to go crazy. I know many of you who watch the on-demand stuff do try to make the streams when you can and support those streams in any way you can. I know some of you behind the scenes are members. Maybe you pledge to my Patreon. I get it. What I'm saying right now is I'm already at a loss when it comes to just overall support in general, because it's the summer and there's no new releases. I'm now unexpectedly having 2 playthroughs demonetized on me because of this nonsense going on with YouTube's content ID system. And now I'm noticing engagement is down as well. These are all bad signs. So anything that you can do, we greatly appreciate it. Look at the description of this video for a few suggestions of things you can do to go above and beyond. In particular, just liking the videos you're watching, leaving comments will help in droves. All right, guys? Thank you so much for watching. I know, again, pretty...
Crying emojis in the chats, pimps. Crying emojis. Alright, well, you heard it from my boy Phil. You on-demand content creator consumers, you guys gotta pay up. You guys gotta do some super things. You guys gotta like the videos. You guys gotta recommend the videos. You guys have to sell your firstborn child and make sure that you send me the check. Get working, pimp, because without that money, Phil can't have his day off. I mean, he probably can't even go out today and buy food. He probably has to eat ham sandwiches. Ham sandwiches. Phil has to eat ham sandwiches. That is sad. Crying emojis in the chats, pimp. Alright, pimps. Peace out.